Hi, everybody. Here I am again. As you've gathered, we have changed the format of these services or prayers a little bit. Um, by doing it this way with a playlist instead of one long video, I'm giving you, the people, a bit more um, freedom to pick and choose out of the things that we offer. So you can choose only to watch the sermon or to watch certain songs a second time. You can choose to skip over the readings that are not related to the sermon if that's what you want, or you can just watch the whole playlist as a whole, and then you'll have about the same as it was before. Um, so I hope this is an improvement of your home experience. And please let me know if you find this helpful and which elements you find helpful, um, and which could be improved so that we can keep that in mind as we go along. Another thing is that this format will make it easier to do things together. So if there are people among you who would like to contribute to our services by doing a reading, filming yourself while you do a reading, or preparing the prayers of intercession, and any Sunday, please be in touch. Let me know. I'll tell you how to do it. It's not difficult. And in that way, it would be nice if this YouTube channel could grow into an actual community platform. So I do invite you to be involved if you can. Because I fear we will have to get used to somewhat changed circumstances. In our meditation later on, Stephen is going to talk about in-between times. The in-between times that the disciples on the road from Jerusalem to Emmaus were on, but also the in-between times that we are finding ourselves in right now. We are on the road to something new, but we're not there yet. And when we watch the news or read the newspapers, we are told it's not going to be the same thing as it was before. And that whatever it is going to be, it is going to be in bits and pieces. So concretely, after the 3rd of May, this lockdown will probably be loosened somewhat, but not entirely. So we don't yet know which changes there will be and which measures will still be in place. And we are not yet sure what this means for our gatherings at the church. So we'll have to still wait and see. Also, we need to prepare that there might be a second or maybe even third stricter lockdown at a later date. For example, in the winter when it's easier for people to get sick. So all of this means we are not there yet and things remain uncertain. But as we will also see in our gospel reading, Jesus is walking on this road in between, right beside us. And he knows the new thing that we're headed to. So let's take him by the hand and let him guide us on this path. In the meantime, we do what we can to use this time to better our online presence, to be stronger in this regard, not only for during this crisis, but also for after, hopefully. So I hope this playlist is the first improvement, but we're also working on a Facebook page and a proper website, which will then also make it easier to share information, for example, about our Bible studies. So we're looking forward to grow in this area. And please be in touch if you have feedbacks or ideas or you want to be involved. Let us know. We will keep you posted in the meantime. For now, I hope that the content of these videos may bring you joy and comfort on this 3rd Sunday of Easter. The Lord is risen and he is making all things new. So let us keep our eyes on the road and be ready for whatever it is that he has in store for us. So the first thing you can see on the screen is that with one of the improvements in our online presence is that we have our own domain, which will enable us to have our own proper website, but it also gives us our own business email accounts. So, for example, my email address is ruth@englishchurch-liege.be or secretary@englishchurchliege.be. And there can be more of those kinds of email addresses in the future, and this will also be our website when it is finished, englishchurch-liege.be. Print that in your minds. Also, as I've said, we are assuming that we are working in some way or other digitally for some time being. Until further notice, we will just have our videos online. But the good news is that next week we have a meditation from Heather, and the week after we will have a meditation from Jack. So that's I'm looking forward to those. Also, this afternoon at noon, we are starting the first session of a new Bible study series on the Beatitudes. So, the beginning of the Sermon of the Mount in Matthew chapter 5. There'll be 5 sessions on each on 2 of the Beatitudes. So, this will be our Bible study series between Easter and Pentecost. So, everyone is very welcome to join in at Zoom at noon this afternoon. And then all that's left to say is I wish you a blessed time of prayer and a blessed Sunday.